Welcome back to Keep On Collecting, and this is something that we have not done for a while. I'd like to firstly thank our friends at Mattel who have provided this figure to us so we can have a quick review and just give you our feedback on this figure before it's officially released. Now, Krang is part of the Turtles of Grayskull line, which is a crossover between, yes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Masters of the Universe. It's pretty exciting stuff, and there's a whole backstory to this whole Turtles of Grayskull. Now, this is due out in the spring of 24. It's going to be a Walmart exclusive, and so I think I've heard that they will release that very shortly, all their pre-sales, Walmart, and this figure, Krang, will be part of it. The alien brain in a Megator android. I just blocked that up. How are you supposed to read it? There you go. Alien brain in a Megator android. Look at the packaging. As usual, the designers at Mattel are doing a fantastic job. At the top we can see a good picture of Megator in action. Now later I'm going to show you what Megator looks like in the Masters of the Universe Classics range. Let's go to the back now. Beautiful. We've got a snake mountain there. We've got Megator with his skull on his chest plate there. He's got some visor there, and his black hair is a little tuft on top of his head. He used to have more hair than that. So we can see an Eternia backdrop there, and down here looks like we've got one of the turtles. Looks like a Raphael figure there. In a mad science experiment gone wrong, Krang crosses dimensions and discovers the strongest power in the universe, the power of Grayskull. Now, with a stronger, faster Megator android body, Krang will stop at nothing until the power is his. So there we see Krang, and we can see you insert Krang into your Megator android body, and you can swap his hands out for a couple of either an axe or a mace as well. So that's the back. There's nothing new being revealed here, no new figures, no new play sets, just Krang and a turtle having a battle. On the sides there's another great picture of Krang, and same here. Let's get Krang out of his plastic prison. Alright, we are back with Krang out of the box. So the figure measures 19 centimeters. You can see that there, with his little tuft of hair, of course. So we get a little Krang creature. He's got like little spindly arms, so that's cool. Nice soft plastic. You'll get a weapon, an axe, and we get a mace. We also get his middle part, where we will just plonk that in there in a minute. I'll show you how that works. Now, interestingly enough, we don't get a mini comic with this. This is like just like an art card. It's a thick cardboard. And there's a bit of information about Krang, the alien brain in a Megator body, or Megator android. Also just has a regular insert here on their removable parts of Krang. So arms, legs, head and torso, which we're going to try out now. So let's have a look. We can just pull his body off here, like so. There's a nice little hole there that we can insert into there, so, and then put the torso back on. Oh, good clicking, I like the sound of that. So now we have, look at that, look how amazing he looks. Right, let's push him back just a tad. So we've got a little bit more room. And let's measure him now. So he was 19 centimeters, but now he's 21 centimeters tall. 2 centimeter growth. All right, now this middle part just clicks open. There it is. Now Krang has a little hole there. All right, so let's put Krang in there. There we go. Krang is hiding in the belly of the beast. So he does have these two weapons. So the mace seems to have just a little plug there. So I think we're going to remove his hand and plug that into his hand. I think it's got a plug as well, so we could do that for both hands actually. Interesting. Let's try it. Now, it does look cool. Look at that. Can just chop people up. Could probably throw this around because that's in there quite good. His bracelets are loose. They can slide off as well, which is quite surprising. He's very cool. Let's actually bring in another figure. So here's Skeletor. And Skeletor is a 5.5 inch figure. And so Krang measures 7.9, or basically 8 inches. So he's like 2.5 inches taller than Skeletor. So he is an imposing figure, quite a lot taller. Now, let's try something different. Let us pull his body off, pull his torso off, but try this for Skeletor. Yeah, look at this. So you could probably put that on Skeletor and his torso there. Oh wow, look at that. That's cool. Oh my god. Oh my god, Skeletor, you've grown. Who would control who? Would Skeletor control Krang, or would Krang control Skeletor? Yeah, there you go. So that's the fun part of the Masters of the Universe Origins line. They're all interchangeable. We could, pull off a few of his hands and probably create a couple of freaks of nature here. Let's try it. Yep. Look at that. Skeletor's going to go, holy hell, what is that? So, yeah, you could just have some fun with it, eh? There you go. So, like, he's now Skeletor. He's now the same height as Krang. With the android body. Don't mess with me. There you go. Look at that. So what a fun figure they've produced here for us, interchangeable with existing Origins line. Let's bring the Mattel Masters of the Universe Classics Megator in. Now he was released in 2012 and he stood about 12.5 inches. So as you can see, he holds a massive mace, and which is very similar to what they've done here with the Krang figure. So great callback to an earlier line from Mattel. I love that. And as you can see the difference, 12.5 inches, we have 8 inches and 5.5 inches. So Megator also came with this other head, an alternative head. I'm feeling that maybe underneath that mask, and this is why he wears the mask, this head is there. I'm just joking, I'm sure it's not. So a great callback, because you can see there's the skull on the chest plate and the skull on the chest plate there, and the brown, the black loincloths, the brown belt, brown strap on the armor. So great callback to Megator from the Classics line. And of course the black hair. So I'm talking about the tuft of hair there on Krang. You can see the older version of Megator's got a lot more hair. So he's had a haircut. One last time on the table, Krang from the new Turtles of Grayskull line. Will you pick him up? Let me know in the comments. Is this something that interests you? Yeah, look at that. It's not too bad. Like I enjoy this line. It's a very interesting line, and I'm really happy with the whole backstory for the Turtles of Grayskull. These designs, how they amalgamate like two figures into one, is a really great concept. I'll in the description, or actually I might flash up here just the people who are associated with creating this figure for Mattel. Once again, a big thank you to Mattel for reaching out and sending this to us and to review for everybody who follows our channel. Thank you again. Thank you very much for joining us on Keep On Collecting. Hope to bring you some more Masters of the Universe toys really soon. And until then, remember what we always say, Andrew and I, it's to keep on collecting. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.